what we are going to do today is we're going to be working on some characterisation. So we're going to be focusing on our physicality. So if we can make our circle a bit bigger, so almost to the, not too big, just to the, yep, good, so keep a bit of a circle. What I'm going to ask is I'm going to ask for a volunteer, and that volunteer is going to step into the circle, and I'm just going to have you just walk around the circle. So if we think about, just step back a little bit for me, Josh. Awesome. So what we're going to do is, the person is just going to walk around the circle as they normally would, okay, as I'm currently doing. So, looking at how I'm walking, what do you notice about the way I walk?
You kind of lean back a bit.
I'm kind of leaning back a bit. What else?
Your hands are swaying not too much, so I like
Yeah. So my hands are swaying a bit. What else?
You got very pointed toes.
I have very pointed toes. So, as our person walks around the circle, we're not picking out negative things about them. We're not looking to be negative. We're looking to kind of things where we go, do you know what? I think I could exaggerate that a little bit. Right? So if we think about, so you said I point my toes, right? So you're going to join in behind me and you're going to exaggerate that attribute of how I walk. Yep. And then the next person's going to join in. So Blake will get you to jump in and you have to exaggerate a little bit of what he's doing. Right? Cool. And you're going to exaggerate a bit more of what Blake is doing. Yeah, Josh, do you get the idea now?
Yes.
And then Daniel? Join on? Yep, and then yep, and then you join on after when we go past. Try not to get dizzy. So Josh joining on after Daniel. And then we'll freeze, turn around, and then Josh, you're our leader, so I can see the kind of the evolution or de-evolution of my walk. Go. Okay, well that's a little bit hurtful how I walk. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Alright, hey, awesome. What was that, sorry, Blake?
You walk like an aeroplane.
I do walk like an aeroplane, it seems. Okay, so, why? Why are we doing this?
Because it's like seeing how you can like pose for different characters. Like, sad character would be chest out, sad character would be
Yeah, cool.
Maybe picking up minor details.
Yeah, awesome minor characterisation details.
Showing exaggeration.
Yeah, cool, showing exaggeration. Cool, let's fix that circle again. Josh, you good?
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, can I get you to start? You're going to walk, thank you. Right, Jamie, just take a small step back. Just, yeah, brilliant, nice. Give ourselves some nice space, thank you. Yeah, once he gets past you, so looking at his walking here, what can I exaggerate a little bit about what he's doing? Josh, you're going to join on after Daniel.
Slow.
So keep our nice big circle. Blake, you're going to join on after Josh. We give each other some space as well. Goodness, and you're going to join on somehow after Blake. And freeze, turn around, and go.
How do you walk like this?
That's how they think you walk.
Wait, can I go next so I can see how
And relax where you are.
Can I go next?
Same direction. We might move on to another activity, but how does it feel when we're doing something like that in terms of our physicality?
Very physical.
Very physical. Yeah, especially if you're one of the people at the end there, definitely.
Very dramatic.
Very dramatic. Nice. Good.
Dizzying?
Dizzy, yeah, I'm not a fan of circles. Alright, well done. Guys, the next activity I'd like to run is a bit of a focus activity, but it's also a little bit comedic as well. So can I just get you to stand on that side of the room for me, please? No, not too close to the wall, so give yourself some room and spread out a little bit as well. I'm going to ask you to stand. You are going to stretch. You're going to kneel. You are going to sit. And you're going to lie down. Now, at any given point across the activity, one of you must be doing one of the following. Okay? So one of you must be doing one of these. Okay? So if you start stretching, so stretch for us. Now you have to either stand or you may kneel, sit or lie. So if you then lie down, you need to be doing something else. Do we get it? Brilliant. Cool. So go back to your original positions. Try and do it quiet, as in try not to let there be a lag. So as soon as you have moved, go straight into another movement, okay? But we're not allowed to communicate to each other, okay? So no talking for the first part. Ready? Go. So Daniel, doing one of these things? Three people lying down, two kneeling. Oh. Cool, hold it there. Thanks very much. So, just relax your arms so we don't get sore. What I'd like us to do now is I want us to think about adding dialogue to that. So trying to build this. So it might be, oh gosh, it's so good to stand up. I've been sitting down all day. Yeah, and then the next person might go to sit down and they go, oh gosh, I've got sore legs, I might have a sit down. And as they sit down, yeah, oh goodness, what's that? I'll just have a kneel down and look at that. So I want you adding a bit of dialogue as we go through this, just to kind of see what happens. Cool?
Ogly doggly, neighbourina.
Sweet. Let's start at the other end though. Can I have you standing, stretching, stand, stretch, kneel, sit, sorry, please kneel, Daniel. Lie. Brilliant. Okay? With dialogue and action.
Oh, so
That's
good.
a long stand. I might have to sit down.
I'm gonna take a nap.
I'm not going for a walk.
I need to sleep.
Oh, this walk is tiring.
That's a long sit. Do a bit of a stretch.
Should probably.
I guess I'll continue my walk.
Oh my goodness, I feel really good.
Oh,
yeah.
so tired. I better look.
What's...
I'm gonna sit down for a bit.
Oh, a bit too late.
Oh, that hurts my knee. Actually, I'll knee down.
What is that?
I'm gonna go for a walk.
I hit my knee.
It's so
Alright,
kneel on your knees. That's an tiring. Stand up for a bit. Yeah, I need just stand for a bit.
Okay, and let's pause it there. Thanks, guys. So just relax where you are. What's the difference when we add in dialogue?
There's a lot more going on.
Storyline.
Cool, one at a time. So there's a lot more going on. And what did you say, Josh?
There's like a storyline.
Bit of a storyline. What did you say, Daniel?
I said there were a lot more sound effects.
Yeah, a lot more. Yes, there was sound effects as we were talking. Yeah, did it make it easier or harder?
Easier.
Why did you think it made it easier?
Because we're actually verbally like telling each other what we're doing, so you always have to look what everybody's doing.
Yeah, you could hear that from the same
change.
Yeah, we're getting those vocal cues, which is really cool. Awesome. Hey, it looks pretty awesome. Well done. All right, guys. Thanks very much. Let's form a circle. Let's begin. Thank you very much for that first activity. Cool. I thought we'd start with a bit of an improvisation activity today, and it is called Yes and. Has anyone done this activity before?
I think I might have like a couple of years ago.
Okay, cool, awesome. So we'll just see how we go with it, and maybe we'll cotton on. It's not the most difficult, but it's hopefully a lot of fun. So what's going to happen is, first things first, maybe we'll come stand on this side of the room. Thank you. And we'll take it in turns. So one person is going to walk to the other side of the room, and they're going to set the scene. So I want you to think about what it is you're going to say. So you might step forward and say, golly gosh, what a beautiful day to be at the park. Oh, wow. There are a lot of ducks on the pond. Yeah, and then when you're doing it, you're acting that out. Oh, look at all the cute ducks. That's amazing. Oh, there's ducklings. That's beautiful. Then a second person is going to come in, and they're going to say, yes, and. There's two reasons we're saying yes, and. The first is, our improvisation terminology. So when we are improvising, we make an offer. Yeah? The first part of that is the offer that happens over here. The first person has set the scene. The second person accepts that offer. Yes. We then extend upon that. So, and add information. Okay? So offer, accept, extend. Bless you. So, our first would be making that offer, and then someone might come in and go, yeah, about the ducks. Yes. And be careful. There's a giant swan as well, and they're very dangerous. They could break your leg with one wing. That is a genuine fact, by the way.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yes. No, it is.
Yes.
And then we might go, oh my gosh, be careful, you better run away. And then we will have a third person come in. The first person's going to leave.
So there's only 2 people on the stage.
Yeah.
Big players, small ones.
Well, that's very dangerous. Third person's going to come in. Yes, and I've already called the zoo because they need to come and collect that savage swan. Be careful. Hiya! And then you might start, no, don't ever ninja a bird. And then eventually, yes, and we just see what happens with our story. Any questions?
Wait. No.
Again, we're keeping it appropriate because we're at school. Cool? Who wanted to start? You wanted to start? Awesome. You're going to think of an idea and then walk into our space and set our scene forestly. Can we actually all move down that way a little bit more? So we're in our centre of our room. Awesome. Great. No, come this way. Yeah, awesome. Great. Ready, action.
What a beautiful day to visit Granny. I hope she'll be happy to see me.
Yes, and we bought food, so she'll really be happy to see us.
Cool. Watch your backs to the audience. Some of our performance techniques. Thank you.
Yes.
Home.
And I saw a big bad wolf trying to see us.
I know, hopefully the big guy wolf doesn't come. We don't want to see it. I'm really scared of wolves.
So am I.
Yes, and Grandma is actually a wolf hunter, and she's gonna catch the wolf. Let's help her.
Right.
I think I see it.
Yes, and I'm very grateful for your help, grandkids. Let's go contain the wolf.
Oh, so you're playing Grandma? Is that what we're doing, Josh?
That's
Brilliant. Grandma. Hey, let's take a pause there. Grandma, when we are taking on a character, what's something we could make us more Grandma-ish? Awesome. So vocal techniques, yeah. Probably across the board. Thank you, Grandma. Across the board, I'd really like to hear. Thanks, Nan. Standing still. I'd like to hear a bit more of our vocal skills coming through, and also I think our physicality could be a bit stronger for this. Okay, cool. All back over here. I'll give maybe set yourself. Your setting is going to be at school, yeah, and think about what you can do physicality with your physicality and vocal skills. All right, off we go.
Oh my god, I did not like that test. Why does it have to be math today?
Yes, and math tests are always the hardest. I never do well on them. They're always so hard. We just have lunch to study now, and I don't think I can do that.
Oh no. Yes, and even me, being good at math, found question 39 especially hard.
You mean, yeah, and the last test was so hard. I didn't even
Question
understand
39
how.
was actually hard.
Yes, and math has now been cancelled permanently, so we can have a party.
No!
Yes, and the reason for that is because the drama department has decided we need more drama lessons.
No!
So, oh,
Yes, and that is an amazing idea from the drama department. I love drama so much, it's so fun.
thank you, good sir.
And, but what about PE?
PE is also fun, but like you can, well, drama you've also got like running around and stuff.
But you can run around and kick a footy.
Yeah,
Or
but
hit a
you can't like do like, fun stuff. I mean,
Yes,
you
and we can do PE outside of school. It's not all about sports.
But can't you do drama outside of school?
Boys, coming this way. Try and be centre stage. In you go, Daniel.
Yes, and if the school provides free drama, then wouldn't that be pretty good?
It would, yeah.
Drama is important too.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm making a almost make an advert for my own subject. Hey, really well done. All right, let's form a circle. What's the point? What's the point of this activity?
To practice improvisation.
Practice improvisation.
To scene build
To scene build.
And to be able to fit into different characters.
Yep, fit into different characters. Anyone else want to add anything? Like,
Maybe to be able to adapt to what others are doing and improvise in their own way.
yeah, cool.